Welcome back to Steel Division 2. We are playing the Heeresgruppe Mitte and we are trying to defend against the Soviet onslaught. The first battle has been a resounding success. We crushed one Russian tank unit and with hardly any losses on our side. But this time it will be somewhat different. I haven't really played it a lot yet. But those two battles I have played, and that's, of course, I'm using somewhat the knowledge of hindsight. Wait, that's recon. How much do they have here? Air recon, fighter, 2 fighters, 4. Okay, yeah. So I'm using this unit because I know that there will likely be air attacks by the Soviets. But what I also remember is that those units are complete crap. I will not face any tanks or not any tanks in significant numbers. But the units I have are just really bad. You see they even have like the 08 machine guns that were used in the First World War. They are so badly equipped that they are running around with equipment like this. I could get this here, like the artillery, which might be worth thinking about. But I'm not sure whether I'm not going to need much more infantry, because it's not that much actually. Those units are pretty crap. I'm not sure. What is this? I mean, the training they have, I think, is very bad. So those are attacked. I have infantry guns, but they are direct fire, and there's not much. And pack. Okay, there is not no good field of fire, if I remember correctly, because it's in the forest here. So they aren't really useful. I have 6 mortars. No, that's 8. Okay. So I could get more artillery or I could get more infantry, and I think I'm going to choose the infantry. So let's not talk about it for long, just dive in and start it. Okay. Might have been better to choose the artillery, I don't know, especially with the planes where I have recon, but we'll have to see. So once more it's defensive, and we can see here, despite them being dug in, I don't have any defensive structures to choose from. And if we look at this, the countryside here, forests everywhere are blocking the view. Like if I put them here into the buildings, they will be surprised by very short distances from the outside the forest. If I put something here into the forest, they can hardly see anything. If I put them where they can see something, they're out in the open. And I don't know why, but I can't have them dug in. I don't have any, what is it called? Damn it, I'm just missing the word now, where infantry digs in. Trenches. I don't have any trenches. So all I can do here is like stick them into the forests and, I don't know, hope for the best. And I need to create some kind of fields of fire. But like for instance, if I put the infantry gun somewhere here, then it can shoot over here, it can shoot over here and over here, but in between are already the woods again. So if I put it here, this might actually be a point. Then I have to defend it from this side. If they push through here, it's lost. So yeah, let's actually put an infantry gun here. That's 30. I don't know. Because the thing is, it can be destroyed. I can't remember. At least they have mortars. So I can't just put them up somewhere and hope that the infantry will be destroyed before it closes in. They will have mortars, so they can just bomb it. And there will be air attacks, if I remember correctly. So that isn't really an option either. I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose this battle. And I'm pretty sure that unit will not survive intact. So in this regard, if I already accept that, I might as well make the best out of it and try to just accept the losses, but do as much damage as possible. And for that, putting a infantry gun up here, where it has a decent range of fire, might not be the worst idea. I'm not sure. It's quite the nightmare. Thing is, the infantry guns are vehicles, so they can't go into deep forest. I have to keep them outside. Well, this is at least. This looks like a good position. 2,000 meters of range. They have 2,000 as well. Let's take heavy one. Yeah, no, whatever. Let's take that. Now on the flanks, let's put the light ones on the flanks. So yeah, you go here, I guess. There's hardly anything they can shoot. This is so frustrating. If they're breaking through here, they are basically already in my bases. Here maybe. Shoot flanking fire down. That looks decent, at least. I mean, I need to keep them away from the from direct sight and from point where they can be attacked by infantry. Like this might be a decent position when it comes to fields of fire. They can at least shoot up here, but there is no infantry in front of them, so that is not really an option. Let's, I don't know, put it here. I mean, where else could I put it? Somewhere down here in the open, but then it can only shoot that small angle. This is not a good option. Not much better, not really better either. This, at least, this has a decent fire range, but only up here. So it almost seems better to put it into the front line. But I think this is a position that is acceptable. Where are we going to put the third one? Needs to be further back actually if I want to beat. If I want it to be really effective. Could put it here, shoot up here like crazy, but it's in the front line. Here this is back. This is somewhat back. Can't put that in the front line. Where am I supposed to put it? Whatever. Let's put it here regardless. I think. I'm not sure whether that's such a good idea. Okay. I guess this will be like the main battlefield. So let's put the commander here. We have only one machine gun. Yeah. Grenadiers. So here, 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 here. That is the next company, like this here, and this is the third. So those. Well, let's see what we are going to do with them. Okay, so this will be a strong point. But the roads are coming from here. So I guess there will be more pressure from this side. So I put the commander here, the machine gun forward as well, like maybe 3 grenadiers, a little more grenadiers, somewhat here in. I don't know. Put them in the buildings, I guess. 7th company. I don't think they are going to push down here to just follow the flank. They usually just push it forward to the middle. So we should, first of all, let's move that one back. Have him put in here. We'll make this as the 7th company already. So, I don't know. Put him here. Grenadier, 1, 2, 3, 1 here. Here one. Machine gun, what range does it have? 1000. So it's barely shooting up here. No, that's not really an option. This one would have a good field of fire. So you're going here. And the commander was here as well. Commander is going... I don't know. He's going in the middle. And you're going up here. Okay, more grenadiers. One here. And let's make it, put another one here. And two there. And another one here. Okay, we have 27 points left. What about the heavy company? How much recon? Ammunition do we have? 2. So we want central positions for heavy mortar fire. That is 6,000 meters of range, and that is 3,000. Okay. So 3,000 is, where is it? That's like going up to here when they're back here. Actually, that seems like a... Yeah, I mean, if that falls there in grave danger, let's split them up a little. No, not this one. This one here. Okay, 4 of them. The heavy mortars will be placed here. Can I see the range? I think they should be like, what is it, 2,000 till here? From here it's 2,000 till here, yeah. They should basically be able to fire at everything. Actually, let's make a full fire base here. And like this. Okay, another commander, that is good. We could put that guy here to help those, and now we have 2 points left. That means we can actually afford to have both of them here, because those are far more easy to reinforce. So I'll put the trucks forward here. They obviously need a lot of ammo as well, but they are closer to the point of entry for reinforcements, so I don't need to have them immediately forward. I don't think I need to set up the anti-tank guns. I don't expect much tanks, but we'll see. Okay, pause immediately. You guys unload. You guys unload. Okay, basically everyone is unloading. Let's see. You unload as well. Okay. Good. Somebody's already firing. Air contact. Oh shit. Okay, so I need to have my fighters as fast as possible. 6 points and I get 9. Okay, so I can get 1 fighter. That is a recon. IL-2. And how much longer? Reset every 60 seconds, so in 30 seconds I can get. Problem is he's spotting a lot now. And thus we'll be able to shoot at it. You know what, let's just fire on that bridge.
Geschütz wird auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he bombed.
Wir stehen unter starkem Beschuss.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What did he... Didn't I unload that? idea.
Feuerbereit.
What was that? Oh, well, too late now. Okay, fighter. Is
Aufklärer
ready.
zu Ihren Diensten.
Attack that one. Oh yeah, that was it, the first air attack. Okay. Good.
Jawohl, Herr
I don't know.
Hauptmann.
Fire here.
Feind in der Nähe.
No,
Beschützt
we're
die
still here.
Artillerie.
For God's sake, you.
200 abbrechen. 6 Schuss. Ende.
Okay. Heavy
Bereit für den
mortar.
Transport.
Wait. Oh yeah. Unload.
Absetzen, sofort.
Unload.
Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant. Ziel
Feuer.
zerschlagen.
Mich hat's erwischt.
Oh, it's an air
Der
recon.
ist
God damn it! I
hinüber.
sent a recon plane to attack him.
Ohne uns
Ah, well.
wären Sie blind.
Too late now.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt.
Can you still get him?
Aufklärer zu Ihren Diensten.
Let's just
Vorsicht,
leave it
Ihr
here, I
Flugzeug
guess.
hält nicht viel aus.
Air attack, air contact. Oh, that's
Pauke, greifen jetzt an.
another bomber. And let's get some fighters.
Lageinformation.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Habe verschossen, keine Munition mehr, drehe ab.
Okay.
Überprüft
So,
Waffen und
survive
Munition.
this.
Sanitäter!
You guys, can you shoot that? Out of range, damn it. Okay.
Mehr Feuerkraft gefällig?
Fire here. And you fire here as well.
Wie
And you
wäre es
fire
mit
here.
Trommelfeuer?
And you fire here.
Horrido!
You guys shot it down, you have.
Erwarte
Perfect.
Anweisungen.
Okay, now you can basically do an air
Zeit für ein paar
attack.
Abschüsse.
Ground attack while we're at it.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans!
Indianer voraus, bereit für
Or
den
you
Angriff.
attack that one.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Good.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Okay, this flank is holding. They are getting in trouble.
Ja, Kommandant.
I don't know,
Wir
just
gehen in
bombard the
Flammen
town.
auf.
Bombard
200
that one.
abbrechen. 6 Schuss.
Have you
Ende.
guys taken it down? I guess you
Fahren
have.
Sie fort, Bodo.
Okay, now do another air attack.
Ah, es hat mich
Ground
erwischt!
attack.
Bin auf Empfang.
And that
Das ist der
bomber
große Augenblick
is,
der Luftwaffe.
as well. Only pulling them down. Oh, it's heavy machine guns, okay. Okay.
Indianer auf Reihe
Mortars
oberhalb.
are firing.
Das wird was für die
Guys,
Wochenschau.
can you please attack that one?
Sanitäter!
Victor. Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Die sind so
Good
gut
thing
wie
is
tot.
everything I shoot down now
Feind in der
will
Nähe.
not bother me in the
Beschützt die
future
Artillerie.
again. I mean, it's not like I'm likely to take out all
Erwarte Ihre Befehle.
their air force anytime soon. But every plane counts, I guess.
Fahren Sie fort, Bodo.
They are both evacuating already. Okay, how much,
Verdammt, ich wurde schwer getroffen.
okay, you got
Verstanden. Kehre zurück zum Stützpunkt.
your guy, is he falling?
Ja, wo
back? Okay.
bereit? Das ist
Can
der
you
große
attack that
Augenblick
one,
der
maybe?
Luftwaffe.
In Deckung, Leutnant!
And mortars,
Zur Stelle,
please
Hauptmann.
open fire. And
Indianer
you
voraus,
open
bereit für
fire.
den Angriff.
And you fire here.
Ziel zerschlagen.
And you fire here.
Haben Sie
And you
Zielkoordinaten,
fire
Hauptmann?
here. And there is mortars up here. God damn it. Okay,
Brecher
you
ab,
two,
Ende.
can
Feuerbereit.
you fire? Where are they coming from?
Sanitäter! 200 abbrechen. 6 Schuss. Ende.
Recon.
Erwarte Ihre Befehle. Höre Sie laut und deutlich. Ende. Zu Befehl, Kommandant. Dreh jetzt ab.
Oh, that's an enemy one. I wanted to give it orders.
Aber Feind aufgeklärt.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Aufklärungsflugzeug bereit. Verdammt, ich wurde schwer
I lost the
getroffen.
plane. I missed that completely. Okay. recon apparently.
Ohne uns wären sie blind.
Okay, okay, I completely forgot to send recon forces as well. Damn it. Okay, you go here. And I guess you go like here.
Es hat mich erwischt!
Aufklärer, zu Ihren Diensten. Nennen Sie mir einfach das Ziel.
The mortars are a nightmare, the enemy ones.
Sanitäter!
Can you fire at them? Can you reach
Ja,
them?
Kommandant.
You can as well, okay. So everyone
Ziel
shoot those.
zerschlagen!
Everyone okay.
Es
You
hat
open
mich
fire
erwischt!
here. You shoot in here as well.
Artillerie zu Diensten!
Wait, do my...
Unten bleiben! Sanitäter!
They are being bombarded. That's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, my planes are dropping down like flies.
Sanitäter! Haha, das hat
Does
gesessen.
he have anti-aircraft? Or is it just that his air defense, the defensive weapons on the planes are strong enough? I don't know. Okay, there is another air attack, maybe this.
Weder Freund noch Feind.
You go
Nur
here.
lohnende
Take it.
Ziele.
Wiederholen
We
Sie,
go here as
Gefechtsstand.
well. We need to build to use every plane to create superiority, and that unit just died. Okay, probably send pioneers here. Can you kill it, please? Is it possible?
Feindgesicht, Ziel auffassen.
Ich glaube, ich wurde getroffen.
Okay, there comes a fighter. So
Erwarte
let's all
Koordinaten.
attack that fighter. Okay, so those
Keine
are
Vorkommnisse.
unloading. You guys go here
Sehen wir uns
and
hier um.
you just return fire.
Es hat mich
So they are
erwischt.
not supposed to
Spähtrupp bereit.
open fire on their own unless
Feind direkt vor
they are
eigener Stellung.
attacked.
Das
Did we
Zielblatt für
take
die
that one
Wochenschau.
out? I have no idea. Did we take it
Jabo
out?
bereit.
Wait, let's attack the bomber,
Wie lauten die Befehle?
not the recon. And the fucking artillery.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans. Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
And I
Wir
need
können
to...
nicht mehr.
Ah, they are out of ammo. Okay. So...
Indianer voraus, bereit für den Angriff. Ich glaube, ich wurde
They are
getroffen.
moving. Not hunt. Stop.
Wir machen Halt. Ja, Kommandant.
Attack that one, please.
Sanitäter!
He's a quite elite if you see the 2 stars. That one should...
Wir müssen hier raus! Sanitäter! Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Can you? I can't order him to return. Okay, he's running away now.
Der geht in Flammen auf.
I shot him down.
Es hat
Nice.
mich erwischt!
Good. Okay, now attack this one, all of you.
Brecher ab, Ende.
Feind direkt vor eigener Stellung.
Verdammt, es hat
And
mich
everyone
erwischt.
evac.
Haha,
Oh,
das
shit.
hat gesessen.
Here come the air attack, the
Verdammt,
attacks.
es hat mich erwischt.
Yeah, of course the infantry gun is long gone. I forgot my mortars.
200 abbrechen.
Can you
6
guys
Schuss.
shoot those,
Ende.
please? And I don't know. It's like, yeah. So as said, the last one was quite the resounding victory. This one, on the other hand, not that easy. Okay, I need to send troops here to reinforce it, or I'm losing
Jawohl.
all my
Vorwärts, aber schließt die Flanken.
artillery, and actually have
Warten auf
them
Feuerkoordinaten.
just pummel everything here. Friendly fire, okay. You guys need to crush everything that's coming here. And you
Einsatzbereit.
shoot those here. Okay, so apparently the
Zweiter Zug
motor attacks were
einsatzbereit.
successful.
Zweiter Zug, vorwärts,
You guys
Marsch.
need to split up a little. And
Lanzer
you go
zur
here.
Stelle.
You go here. Split up a little.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
And we only have 2 planes left. There's not much left for me to put on AI. That's the problem. And he has elite fighters, so
Feind
those
direkt vor
units
eigener Stellung.
can't compete with them. No fighters,
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
or at least they can't compete on an even battleground. Can always be lucky with RNG.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
Engine damage. Oh, I think he's shot down.
Wiederholen Sie, Gefechtsstand.
Wir können nicht mehr.
Isn't that supposed to mean that he was shot down if he goes grey? I don't know.
Ich glaube, ich wurde getroffen.
Okay, so they're crushing them here as well.
Wie lautet Ihr
Unload.
Befehl, Hauptmann?
You guys go hunt up here.
Bajonette aufpflanzen.
Unload, hunt here.
Hauptmann?
Unload, hunt here.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Damit.
Bin auf Empfang. Verdammter Mist, der Motor brennt.
Sanitäter!
3 Jahre.
And another one shot down. Does he get away? He's still falling back.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Kameraden, Waffen niederlegen.
And he's
Indianer
destroyed.
voraus, bereit für den Angriff.
Oh yes, that's not how it's supposed to be. And they are breaking through here. Okay, I could send pioneers here.
Unten bleiben!
And the commander.
Sanitäter!
And I don't know, I have the grenadiers here.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
Flieger sind Sieger. Verstanden. Kehre zurück zum Stützpunkt.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Fuchs 1 greift an.
It's a complete disaster,
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
this battle, but in this regard I guess it's realistic.
Indianer voraus, bereit für den Angriff.
Because you can't expect the battles to work. And I forget, like, the motors should basically shoot all the time. Instead I'm forgetting about them most of the time. And I forget what my fighters are doing. And can you shoot here?
200
I don't
abbrechen.
know, you
6
shoot
Schuss.
whatever.
Ende.
Here.
Was gibt's,
Is
Leitstelle?
he shooting?
Indianer auf 3
So
Uhr.
I'll go down here, attack that one, please. And then immediately back.
Ende.
Good.
Feind direkt vor eigener
And
Stellung.
he's shot down. Okay. At least this flank is holding, but that doesn't help that much.
Haben Sie Zielkoordinaten,
Bombard them.
Hauptmann. Artillerie zu
Bombard
Diensten.
them.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Unload.
Absitzen, sofort.
Hunt. Up
Wir
here.
müssen hier raus.
Unload.
Die
where
Gruppe
is hunt?
erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Q. Okay, you hunt here. Unload.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Stehen bereit. Vorwärts, aber schließt die Flanken. Zieh den Arsch an, Hans.
Unload that
An
position.
dieser
Move here.
Position müssen wir raus.
Unload.
Punkt
Q.
erreicht. Raus mit
here.
euch.
Okay, that one. Has he
Warten
even
auf
shot? Yeah, he's
Feuerkoordinaten.
down to 4 shells. Okay. But
Wir sind hier ein leichtes
it's
Ziel.
killed. And that
Artillerie
means
zu
my
Diensten.
artillery is now
200
out in the
abbrechen.
open.
6 Schuss.
Can
Ende.
you like go
Vorwärts,
into the
Männer, aber
flank
schieße
here?
erst auf mein Kommando.
Fire at position. You want fire
Sprenggranaten
here.
geladen.
Do one
Feuer
cell and
bereit.
then you need to run,
Feuer bereit.
I think.
Sanitäter!
Unten bleiben.
and I don't know, send more infantry here.
Jawohl,
Can we
Kommandant.
go into cover in time? That flank is completely falling apart. Okay,
Die
you go
Gruppe
into
erwartet Ihre
cover here.
Befehle.
I'm down to one plane. That is just recon with 2 machine guns here.
Wir
So
können nicht mehr.
with his fighter superiority, that's
Weder
useless.
Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele.
Can't use anything of that. Okay, he's doing his
Geschützbereiter
job. That's
Kommandant.
good. The mortars here. Can I like go this?
200
here?
abbrechen. 6 Schuss. Ende.
And
Scheiße, es hat
can we do
einen
something
erwischt.
like this?
Unten bleiben!
Let's see what the anti-tank guns would help. But I mean, on the other hand, let's just put it here. They
Weder Freund noch
have
Feind.
some
Nur
HE
lohnende
shells as
Ziele.
well. And I think the losses I've suffered are so
Es hat
high
mich erwischt.
that the unit will be considered crushed. I have no idea how the mechanics work, but I think from if I suffer enough losses, they are considered to be lost, and then the unit is just gone. So I can basically sacrifice them in suicidal attacks anyways, because the unit will be gone in the end, regardless. And he's crushing my heavy mortars. Oh shit. Okay, only the ammo truck.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Got pinned down, okay.
Ja, Kommandant.
How is it going here? I think we should be able to hold
Es
that.
hat mich
I mean,
erwischt.
there's infantry gun firing at them, and
200 abbrechen. 6 Schuss. Ende.
Stehen bereit.
one of you just go in here.
Es hat mich erwischt.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hand. Lass mich raus! Ich will nach Hause! Lass mich gehen!
Defensive line is crumbling. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Okay, that is one is unload.
Mehr Feuerkraft gefällig?
Der Fußbus fällt immer!
Go up here,
Sanitäter!
over here.
Artillerie
need
zu
to
Diensten.
Move back. Too close. Here comes the
Feind
next
direkt zur
air
eigenen
attack.
Stellung.
Yeah, he's. No, what did he target?
Ja,
I don't even see
Kommandant.
that. Well, can you go into the
Beziehen
forest?
neue
Yes, they
Feuerstellung.
actually can.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann.
So, go into the forest. Maybe that saves you a little. I think they should be
Geschützbereiter,
fine.
Kommandant.
How much ammo does he have? 22 shells. That's not much, but that should be enough. Okay, so that side is falling apart as well. So you are falling
Beziehen neue
back.
Feuerstellung.
Fall back. Those are holding. Here's one unit breaking through. Grenadiers. Oh no. Need to send more here.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hand.
Machine gun. Where could I need one? Here probably in that forest. And
Lass mich raus!
yeah, there I'll need a leader here, definitely.
Ja, Kommandant.
Okay, so fire into that.
Ziel zerschlagen.
Oh,
Achtung,
Feind
Feind
im
im
Nahbereich.
Nahbereich.
just bombard the living
Geschützbereiter,
shit out of them,
Kommandant.
please. See, he has ammo. No, HE, no more
Feind
HE.
direkt zur eigenen
This
Stellung.
guy has ammo left, okay?
Warten auf Feuerkoordinat.
So you can like bombard
10
this.
Grad nach oben. Feuer.
Unload. Hunt.
Vorsichtig, Männer. Der Feind ist in der Nähe.
Unloaded position. Move
Taxi,
here.
dort müssen wir hin.
Wir können nicht mehr.
I lost one of the heavy mortars. They are being overrun as well. Okay.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Bitte prüft Waffen und Munition.
Volle Deckung.
One being overrun too.
Jawohl.
Let's unload one of them and move them over here. You unload and get into those buildings.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt.
And they capitulate.
Zur
Move
Stelle,
back,
Hauptmann.
move back. Run for your lives, you fools.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Braucht jemand Munition?
Verstanden. Verlegen
Heavy
Feuerstellung.
mortar. You put
Warten
fire
auf
into those.
Feuerkoordinaten. Ziel zerschlagen.
Hat jemand ein Taxi bestellt?
Go into the forest
Dann
here.
mal los, Leutnant.
Going up one. Yeah, look at this Air Force, and I don't even have a single anti-air gun. Anti-aircraft artillery, nothing here. It's the same like in the last battle, where I crushed his forces with my air. They are even breaking through here now. Okay. So, I don't know. Like, go here.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
What happened to the machine gun I sent here? Okay, it's still here.
Wir sind bereit, Herr Kommandant.
Oh, it's sniper. Sniper unit breaking them, killing them. Fuck. Okay.
Feind in der Nähe. Beschützt die Artillerie.
Yeah, they are gone too. Too late.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
It's a complete and utter defeat. The thing is too, I'm not using all my resources. I should probably slow down and use push everything forward. The thing is that I'm sitting on 170 something and I'm not using them is an indication for me being highly ineffective.
Sanitäter! Zieh den Arsch an, Hans!
Hauptmann? Taxi, dort müssen wir hin.
I don't think I can order it now to be automatic.
Siegpunkt
It's too
erreicht.
late.
Raus mit euch.
At least from what I understand.
Erwarten
I
Ihre
can
Befehle.
initially give one of the battalions or more of the battalions to the AI, but no longer. And they're completely falling apart, yeah. I don't know, unload.
Siegpunkt erreicht. Raus
I
mit
don't
euch.
see how I could do a counterattack with the forces I have here.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Yeah, but I probably could if I were better. The thing is just I have no clue what I'm doing. It's like I'm sending one alone up here. Thanks for the follow, Chetnik.
Wollen Sie mitfahren?
Yeah. Having 179 indicates that I'm not using by far the resources
Feind
I
direkt
have.
vor eigener
And
Stellung.
if I don't, I can't expect to make an influence. Okay, let's pause for a moment. I have 15 minutes remaining. That's still a lot. So let's build up forces here and try to push through that. So, let's actually try to do it in earnest now. Commander there, recon here, and recon, I don't know, here. Infantry gun in the back, one. I have 55 seconds. Oh, yeah. I guess it's over. I don't even have the forces on the map to do a counterattack. It's like everything down here, they needed to be here now. It's too late. Yeah.
Hoch auf dem gelben
I don't know, I can just try rushing that guy in, and he's probably gonna die. What is that even? Grenadier, okay. Yeah, I said, I don't really have a clue. That's the part of the problem. And his air superiority is just crushing me.
Feind gesichtet. Seid auf
And
der
they are
Hut.
being pummeled to death.
Zieh den Arsch an, Hans!
Okay, 30 seconds, yeah, my forces don't even reach the battlefield in time.
Wie lauten
Yes,
Ihre Befehle?
it's being-
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt.
Wir sind bereit,
late.
Herr Kommandant.
Sanitäter!
Wie wäre es mit Trommelfeuer? Geschütz bereit, Herr Kommandant.
No, that's it. Okay, so after that major victory in the last one, I guess it's just fair that it's a major defeat. I mean, I still was able to kill 63 units. How many did I lose in the last one? 8? 11? And kill like 300? So in this regard, it's I guess it's okay. Yeah, but it's not much that my units have killed, if we're honest. So that IL-2 has killed 2 of my planes. A bomber, or I don't know, recon. Insane. And that, like, this one unit has killed all of them, including a mortar. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay, so after that major victory, now we have a major defeat. And I guess it's about time to end this episode with this. So I hope you enjoyed it despite me being crushed. Have I lost? Let's wait it out here. So this is, I think, just moving forward more. And yeah, now it should be my turn. Yes, it's my turn. Okay. So despite the decisive defeat, which only cost me 1 unit, though, I think. Yeah. I hope you still enjoyed it. If you did so, please consider following and subscribing. All these videos also are cuts from the stream, and you can find me on Twitch. And thank you all for watching. See you next time.